Hey everyone, I'm my name's Alex Griffin. I'm the creator of Envenomed, and this is my developer's diary. In my developer's diary, I just want to go over my process and kind of like a behind the scenes of Envenomed and how Shada came about and everything like that. So the version of Ashada you guys know is of this powerful African goddess. And it didn't always start that way. You know, before she became a comic, she was nothing like we see right now. And I want to go over this with you guys and share my whole process as a writer and a creator. So, Envenom started in 2020, and it started as a short story. Uh, the short story was about I wanted to be a horror story. And the horror story was going to be about a husband and a wife who lose their daughter in the process of having her. And that caused a chain of events because the mother was so just filled with grief over the loss of her child. And Gerald, her husband, couldn't do anything about it. And as she fell into depression, the land that they owned was an old, like, old plantation. Of course, they didn't know it because the history was just so long ago. But her tears and her prayers was heard by an African deity that heard her cries and wanted to and really a possession started. As you can see, this is my rough draft of the story, and I had an editor that really broke down a lot of things. Uh, so Gerald was a guy that her husband. He was a Hawks fan. I'm from Atlanta, and you know, love the Hawks. And if you're an Atlanta fan, and I have to say it proper, Atlanta. If you're a true Atlantean, you're gonna say Atlanta. I think it's funny because we just say Atlanta, like A L, and it's it's a Southern thing. It's pretty funny to me. But he's working, and his wife started to go down, get picked up by EMS, and she's calling, and they try to get to Eggleston. Eggleston is a children's hospital in Atlanta. I like writing with this particular story. I like writing in around my area because, like I said, I'm from Atlanta, and I really go into detail about what the paramedics was going through in the process of trying to help this woman, and you know, this also kind of builds into what I did at the time because I was a firefighter at the time. I wasn't a paramedic, but I was an EMT, and we fought for people's lives. So in this process, I wanted to show how hard they fought for this latest child. Because in my time, we fought hard for people's children. We fought hard for everyone, but children just gave an extra little umph to your efforts. And I do a lot of radio work because I'm familiar with the whole radio jargon and everything like that. Uh, again, my editor's getting on me. My editor is actually my daughter for this one. This is my second oldest daughter. I forgot that she had. I haven't looked at this in a long time, but it's kind of cool that she went through the process and tried to help the old man edit. And this is before. This is 2019. So I guess I really wrote it a little bit earlier than that. But I think the last time I touched this one was 2020. Uh, but yeah, this is the first version of Asada. And then it jumps for 4 years. It jumps from place to place, and I think it's that's where they sell the land. I got to go through a little bit more, but I don't want to go too deep into it because this is the beginning of Envenomed. And yeah, this is a and as I would say before, this is what I'm making for my backers because you guys are such a motivation to me, and I love the process. I love the process of writing and creating, and to me, the process of going from a feeling, because it all starts with a feeling, and then it moves to an idea, and it don't matter if you have an idea or a feeling if you don't put the work in. So my process of the work is to write, and like I say, it's about 7,300 words. Then I kind of got stuck. I forgot where I got stuck at, but I feel like it was this the end of it. Something vile has taken root deep inside his wife, growing and preparing to take her, while it has taken many, like it has taken many others. She will willfully welcome the darkness as it whispers to her, just out of the veil of our reality. Like a used car salesman, it whispers promises of hope. It says to her it would deliver a way to wash away her pain. All she has to do is let it in. So this is the first part of Developer's Diary, and I appreciate you guys. The next part's coming soon.